that? What is going on? Shit tweaking. Okay, there we go. Peace. I'm waiting on stuff to level out. Alright, there we go. Okay. Okay, I'm not upset now. I thought it was some crazy stuff going on. Alright, we good then. Alright, audio good. Yeah, 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 yeah. Forget my tardiness, fam. Like I said, I was, yeah. Even though I'm late, I'm here. Still, this is the actual first stream of my 21-day accountability consistency stream challenge. So, like I said, we got a few things we need to talk about. What's going on, chat? What's going on, chat? Peace, peace, peace. But yeah, tonight, one thing that I did say I was gonna talk about was polygamy. So, yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm about to run this reaction first while I get ready, cause I'm also about to eat. Twitch, what you want from me? Oh, Twitch want permissions for me to send messages. What the fuck? Why is y'all playing with me right now, bro? Um, yeah. Can I? Let me see if I can run this audio real quick. Can I get a slide? There we go. Oh yeah, this that Spike Lee joint, that ASAP in. Dig. That boy was just on some shit. I do want to see this. Denzel said he gonna have a nice little run before he stop acting and go directly into directing. So I'm interested to see what this gonna be like for sure, for sure. Oh boy said you got the blicky. It's gonna get sticky. Okay. Alright, I ain't mad at that. What was it off the P? Yeah, it was off the PlayStation. Bro, you can tell I got children, bro. Just look at the feed. All you Pepper Pig, Bluey, it's outrageous. Like when you're a parent, you own like you don't nothing's yours, fam. Nothing's yours. It's never truly yours. But yeah, radiation probably crazy on this thing right now. Let me see. Nah, but I did say that we was gonna get into some personal matters for this little stream. Damn, Drew. I don't know why. I'm not even mad at Drewski, bro. Get your content, fam. Drew, get your content. He put a lot of people on. Alright, fried, bro. Who was watching this? Was it my
There's a
son
new
or
deal
no?
at Tim Hortons. Get a $3
Oh
breakfast
yeah.
sandwich when you buy any size hot or iced coffee. Freshly cracked eggs.
Oh, please believe. Like, I, I personally, I despise subscription models, fam. Like nobody's, like, yeah, I'm not doing it. If it's anything, I'm not gonna even say that on here, fam. I forgot we live. Like, no, I'm not. But yeah, just understand that about me. I like keeping my money. I love keeping my money. Let me get this. All right, so let me let me adjust this for y'all on this screen for whoever on the Y one. That way everything not looking crazy. Stream running. Oh, I am streaming on like 4 different things right now. That's probably why. But yeah. All right, so it's like I'm hella hesitant. Like I've never really talked about this on camera before. Like I've mentioned like parts, but not like in depth. But I guess that's the part of like getting into this. Come on, man. What's going on? There we go. I'm just gonna move it. So until that figure itself out, or I could just nah. I don't want to do that. Yeah, let me do that. Oh, trust me, I know. I know. Like that's not even don't worry about it. The main reason why you don't be seeing me is I wouldn't even blame that on YouTube, fam. Like it's me. Like I'm it's not them, it's me. I'm the problem. I be the problem. My ass don't be posting and that's why I'm doing this challenge so I can be consistent. You feel me? Like that's the main reason why. Because like I said, it's in order to make sure that I'm providing a certain level of value, like within my network, and also so that I can just make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And it's gonna help me to become like more consistent when it comes to like the content creation, when it comes to my children. And that's really like where I'm transitioning my focus, like literally towards the TFB brand and like branching that out. And that leads me back to the other topic, like like the polygamy. Yeah, like what me and my empress together we've been what bro I want to say we've been together like damn near what 14 13 14 years, been married it'd be 11 this year, and we had attempted courting other women. It's so many different dynamics in that. Like I much rather somebody ask questions than I just start spitting information. It's just funny, but it's the questions from the men are always so interesting when it comes to like, oh, they like a woman allows you to have multiple women, like how does that work? Or like they think I don't know what they think in their mind. I guess like a lot of people equate it to pimping, but I don't, cause I wouldn't disrespect the women who like rock with me like that in that fashion, because I know what it is to be P, and that's not what I'm doing, cause I'm not being hard on nobody nothing. Yeah, like thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I am very fortunate. I have a super solid woman, like yeah, and she be holding it down, even to the point where she allows me to have my growth and like just give me my space, but also like I have you you got a what, bro? Like what's going on in the chat? Like what? You should go get that checked out, chat. That's crazy. Yeah, but no, she's super solid. And then like some of it's so crazy. Some of the first girls, like the first like fully established like polygynous situation that we had was like down in Miami, and I was with one of my exes, Jamie. Jamie is a sweetheart, super sweet girl. I learned a lot in that first relationship. Well, that wasn't even like the first. That was like the first living in situation, relationship type stuff. Like it's, but that was years ago. Like when I first got to Miami. But fam, like, what, Chris? if you got an infection, like go try some go get some herbs, some bitters. Go look up Dr. Sabi, bro, online. Like he may have something that can help you out. But I don't know what to tell you, Chris. Or chat be chatting. But yeah, I appreciate you for tuning in. They said non-dairy. Like it's so random. I can't help but not look away. Like oh, like I don't even know what's going on. But no, like so dealing with Jamie. Um I was and see like this is some real legit advice that I can give any young man that is thinking about dealing with any woman, especially if you plan on being polygamous or polygynous. Be honest with everybody all the time from the jump. Yeah, go get some Rick Simpson oil, fam. Like I don't know, you sound like that's just that's crazy, my baby. Um, but yeah, be honest. Keep it a buck from the jump, fam. And that's where I was wrong when I was younger because I had took advantage of Shorty by not initially one of the girls who I ended up dating. I took advantage of the situation because I initially did not tell her that I was a married man. And then she was already wrapped up in the situation, had feelings and everything. So it was difficult for her to want to break away. So like low key, like I finessed. And when you think about the reality of the situation, I was wrong because I took away her choice in that matter because if she knew, she possibly would have moved differently, and that wasn't right. So yeah, I learned a lot in that particular situation. Like, bro, I had like you got to keep it G, fam. You do, and it's a part of being an adult and understanding. Like, are these people who are willing to participate in this lifestyle? Do you respect them enough to be honest with them, fam? And it's crazy that it's not always easy. Like the shit y'all be seeing on social media when it be coming to these relationships, that's not how it really works. That's content creation, my baby. That is me presenting a narrative in order so I can bring you into whatever it is I'm presenting. And don't get me wrong, like I love the black polygamy page. Like the shit looks lit. It looks crazy. And it just looks like everybody having a good time, having great sex, all of that stuff. Bro, I be between four different states. I hardly have time for myself. And then I still have to entertain and be with these women, fam. Yeah, like like I was wrong in that situation when it came to Jamie. And this was years ago. This was before I even had my middle baby. He about to be 5 this year. And like we don't talk no more because of like I'm just when I'm done with something, I'm done with something, fam. But yeah, it's I was like I said, I was wrong, and as an adult man, like you understand, like you don't want nobody being dishonest with you like that. So it makes you, take a level of accountability, and then even it's so crazy because in the earlier days when I initially presented that I wanted to, deal with multiple women, most women would be like, "Why? What is it that I'm missing? What can't you not find in me?" And I'd be like, "That's not even the situation." And the crazier thing is the more it's so wild to even say this on camera, fam. The more that you were or that I was around other women, and then I would see things that either I favored or that I didn't care for in other women, it made me appreciate my initial situation so much more. And it's just like one because like I was fortunate enough to get a gym, fam, like great woman, and there's not a lot of people that can compare to that situation. So it makes you respect what you have at home, and like people be like, yeah, you don't go out here and like go messing up a good thing that you already got, looking for some stupid shit like playing in these streets, and that's a real reality. But sometimes people need that reality check, fam. People really need to take they need to have an understanding of what you have at home is what you need at home. Now, when it comes to yes, I fully understood that always appreciate her top tier. but and there's a dynamic of things of something else that I wanted, and it really didn't have anything to do with sex. Would you say that changed? Yeah, is I have no desire to be pushing no ill will on nobody. Like I want nothing but erase like good energy type stuff, and like even to the point where like karmically I want to make sure my children inherit good wealth too. So it's you have to be mindful of the stuff that you're doing out here. So get to a situation where past Jamie get to it was another girl. I ain't gonna even say her name, and then like it wasn't a fit for me mainly because like what I be looking for, what I be wanting. I am very strict about what I desire to have and as far as my perfect picture or what it is what I want to bring into the world. So whenever it's a woman that I felt strongly enough that I would present her to my empress, be like, yo, this like I think this is a good situation. I could build with this. It's a very specific reason. And my initial relationship, I looked at Shorty off ass. That was not it. You learn, and not to say that she was not a good woman or anything, not at all. But I wasn't thinking about the aspect of building for the future. I was just thinking about I was being led sexually, like oh, like I have a physical attraction to her. Shouldn't have did that. Did not go the way it needed to go. Not at all. Did not go because if it did, I wouldn't have ended up in the other relationships for the second woman that we were courting. That just would have been that one, and I just would have been set because she would have been able to fulfill those particular things that we as a whole agreed that we were willing to bring into our relationship. And when I had a better understanding of what that needed to be, that changed. That actually needed to be, especially when we talk about wealth development, all this money. I needed somebody who can contribute to the wealth structure. So ended up finding somebody who was licensed in accounting, like able to get a good credit score. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, so I know how it sounds, but yes, I'm being very mindful. I'm choosy. I'm being super picky. Even I was mindful of the women who I had my children with because genetically, like, what's your family like? Hell, I was just at my mother-in-law crib. Love her. Been she, she didn't know me since I was a damn senior in high school, fam. I used to come over her house after I win track meets. Like, and then like I pulled up over there like when I say like this like I pull up over there, I see her grass wasn't cut, so I was just like I asked my empress, I'm like, who be cutting your OG grass? And she was like, her husband just had back surgery and like she tried to get out here and do it the other day. I was like, so I just bust it down. Like I'll do it. And like that's the type of community that I'm looking to have within my own infrastructure. Like as far as because I know the benefits that women bring. And it's a shame that sometimes like because I don't live in this state and that I have to come back to this state and be able to provide some of those things. So I want to make sure that I don't know what this sassy shit is going on behind me, but I just threw my eyes off. Can I fast forward this? God. But yeah, I had an understanding of what we were looking for at that particular time, and I was like, yeah, I want to increase finance. I want to start getting into real estate, and I need somebody that's gonna be able to like help me because if this particular woman, if we're working on child rearing and child development, I don't want to put too much strain on her when it comes to because the business shit like, and if you really are focused and centered on getting money, you honestly have limited time in order to invest into a relationship. So you must deal with somebody, our partners, who are willing to compromise and grow with you. Especially if you're talking about some poly stuff, fam. Because this isn't a lifestyle that most of us grew up in. A lot of us are learning this, and you have to be tolerant of somebody. You have to have understanding. You have to be like, okay, this isn't how they were brought up. So I need to be mindful so that we can step one, like walk through this process. If it's something that you truly desire, because it's, and that's one of the main reasons why you never see the women who are willing to participate in this lifestyle with me online, because they are entitled to they're entitled to their privacy, and they shouldn't receive none of the online backlash from them themselves. But now, if I do have a girlfriend who wants to be online and wants to be public, like, and that's a part of our business relationship and our dynamic, that's okay, because individuals understand the type of consequences with coming with putting your relationship publicly, especially understanding that somebody deal with this. And this is like all part of the game. But I don't recommend that people necessarily go public with things unless you have a level of control within your dynamic. That's why you be seeing like Method Man married like 20 plus years. Most of the people who've been married 20 plus years, they keep their relationship offline. And a lot of people know, like, you can see it in chat. People know exactly who I'm married to. But it's a manner in which how we operate, especially because of the lifestyle that I live. Me being around women, being on yachts. Oh my God, if y'all seen the last Halloween party footage, like, I couldn't even post that stuff. I would have got banned on every social media. It was nuts. And it's just everywhere. Just everywhere. So I'm in Florida, and Rhea called me. I'm like, "You calling me about that story?" She was like, "I don't give a damn about them hoes." I'm like, she was like, "I know what you." She was like, "I was calling to see if you ate or something." Like, it was just understanding. And then, like, also, we've been in this since for a minute. That's been my homie since high school. Like, she the only woman to do my hair since high school, for real. So we have an understanding of how each other operate. We also have an understanding of what our goals are, and we also have an understanding of the type of people that we're willing to tolerate and bring into our system. Is no waste of energy. Just because Shorty got a big ass, that don't mean that she gonna be a fit over here. Like, what can you contribute to the whole? Like, can you be a friend? Like, I'm not even talking about to me. Can you be a friend to these other women? Can you provide a circle of sisterhood? If somebody needs to confide in somebody, oh, and that's another thing. If you do have these women close to each other, be mindful. Everything will sync up, and then you gonna deal with a lot of stuff at once. But it's so much energy. It's so good, especially when everybody can converse, because the women talk to each other more than I talk to them, fam. And I think that's amazing. And no, it doesn't mean that people are sleeping with each other. Everything, it means that we have created a community, have a tribe. Like, literally, I'm Lenape. I'm American Indian. My there's yeah, it was polygyny. There's polygyny like two different times in my genealogy line. One was one of my grandparents. He married one of the queens of the Lenape tribe. I believe it was Big Lightning, and also Queen Quipa from the Seneca Nation. So joining two tribes, right? It's in my blood. So yeah, I see the benefits in it, and also, yeah, bro, it's dope as hell. Like, to not have to. I've had my windows bust before, bro. It's not nothing I want to repeat. Not by the woman I married, by other goofy women, because I would not ever marry a woman who had the audacity to go damage my vehicles, fam. But I've lived that life before. It's not nothing. So you better off just keeping it a buck with everybody that's around and telling them, like, I have interest in this. I'd much rather do this. I got a homie. He is a complete a-hole to the way he communicates with some of the women. But one thing I can tell you about how you deal with him, he always honest with every single one. He be like, "Nah, shorty, I'm just here to have fun." Da 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 da. And they gotta respect it. Either they gonna stay or they gonna go. And that's how you keep it G, and that's how you keep it P, fam. Anything else outside of that, you are like, you low key doing yourself a disservice, and you gonna end up wasting a lot of time, because somebody's gonna end up finding the truth down the line, and they're gonna feel like you have been dishonest with them, you robbed them of a choice, and then it's gonna be to a point where somebody then has to dictate how to move forward with you. And then at that point, that's when people start going through phones, start digging. I'm telling you based on experience, because I was young and I did most of these things, and I had to learn to be a better individual, be a better man. And that shit's so wild, because they say, like, you truly don't become an adult till like you hit your 30s, bro. Like that's like a legit statement because I feel like I'm in my early 20s, like just now hitting adulthood, because I'm just not starting to care about certain things, like out of outside of me having children, me having to be responsible and respectful. I got a lot of money really early, and I ran through a lot of money really early in my life. I'm talking about I'm getting people yearly income at one day in the weekend. Whoop whoop, and so I'm like, I'm doing what I want. You really living a rapper lifestyle off of lectures and books, fam. I got women telling me like they felt like they were cheating on their husband from watching my YouTube videos and my lectures. I didn't understand it. I just thought it was pretty cool. I'm like, who? I'm like, come on, bro. Like, who gets told this type of stuff? So yeah, like slightly, like yes, I had a big head, but it's like, can you blame me, fam? Like truly, like I was fortunate, not fortunate. I'm fortunate enough to make money off running my mouth, fam, and look at where it got me. So yeah, we gonna leverage that. We're gonna leverage that. I would be foolish not to, and that's what got me to this position today. Because if I didn't take advantage of the opportunity that was allotted to me, just by me having an understanding, and like that's something this for sure like a moment that I want to key in on right here. When the opportunity presents itself, well, first off, like this, I'm a Sagittarius. I will ask you your opinion, listen to it, and still do what I believe is best. And not even take what you said into account, honestly. But just because, like, I want to have the dialogue and confirm things for me, like, I'm just telling you, like, this is how I move. So when I have that understanding, I'm like, all right. So I, that's just how I move. Like I check in with other people, even though I already have an understanding of what direction I want to go in. But like it's like I want counsel, I want good counsel. Is that kind of narcissistic? Like I want the answer from somebody, but then I'm not really willing to take the answer. I don't know, or maybe I like in my mind I may think people are idiots. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. We gonna get it together though. Is in due time. In due time. No rush though. So hold on one second. Let me plug this up. W's in the chat. All right. So where we at with it? All right. So I'm locked in with my first girlfriend outside of my Empress. Been together for years, right? I told you, fulfilling in my big perfect picture that I'm looking to fulfill, like I got I got my babies, beautiful children, love them, little trust fund babies, right? Beautiful Empress, high cheekbones, thick chocolate, all that great stuff. Yes, amazing. Like I'm super winning, right? Then get thick, tall, big brain, financial part of the picture starts to fill in. And then my Empress, she go get educated in other aspects of finance. So things start working together because we're communicating with one another. And then we're expressing what everybody's single goals are and how we can compromise with each other to make sure we meet these single goals and how we can orchestrate a collective goal, right? So then it gets to the point where I want more. Am I wrong for wanting more? Am I? I feel like we all should want more. But I want it for the right reasons. Like, how do you say this? Like, when, as an artist, right? So we painting this picture, right? Like, I don't even want to name none of them other people. Most of them was weird, from Basquiat, Picasso, all of them. Like, so, like, this is a DJ Bay piece of work, right? I'm up here building this masterpiece, right? And then I got the splash of chocolate. It's on there. Nice brown palette. No little sprinkle little babies over there. We got the house up there. Then we got the water down in Florida. That's lit. And then we got the spot in Georgia. we got the all of the research and development operations going and what's going on over there. You know, but then it's like something's missing, and it has nothing to. And this is the crazy part. It never has nothing to do with the women for the most part. It has everything to do with me, and I understand that, and I take accountability for that. But like, how do you express to some, like, and see, this is the part that when you people, like, when you actively think that this is something that you want to get into, this is usually the roadblock that most people hit. Well, at least men hit when it comes to having these relationships. How do you articulate it to another woman that you want another woman around? And see, this is where I so I'm thinking about how I want to say this now, because this is where I gotta be mindful, because like, I'm not giving nobody game on like how to do this right for the first. But if you do it right, you might be all right. I ain't gonna hold you. Little vegan meatballs, mash, little snap peas, all homemade. And see, bro, that's another thing. When I'm in Florida, because like I be missing this, and it's not like this can be recreated for me while I'm in Florida. Not to say that at all, but there is, like, in retrospect, I understand how they feel when I'm not around. But are men just allowed in this misogynistic world? Are we just allowed to be selfish like that? Are we? I know that may sound crazy, but like, can anybody stop us? Or is that the natural order of things, fam? It seems like that may be the natural order of things. Like, um, um, like, so if that's the case, if it comes down to, see, I be having to be mindful of how I say these things, bro, because I don't want this to get clipped the wrong way. Yeah, because like, shit, I'm on my G. Oh, and shout out to my OG. Yesterday, well, 8-5 was her solo return. Big 5-1. I'm like, yeah, I'm thankful for it to still have her. Even then, my biological father, his birthday was 8-3. He passed like almost like 4 or 5 years ago. But even that dynamic, like, that's when it get different too. Like, talking to your family members about this, like bringing other people, and you have to decide: do you even want these people to be aware of what's going on in your personal life? Some of these people ain't got their shit together, and you gonna sit up there and bring them into your personal business. I don't think that's ever a bright idea when it comes to a polygynous situation or polygamy. Now, if you can get counsel from people who have been married 20 plus 30 years, and you can bring that in, but even still, you should be mindful, and you got to protect your peace in your household. You said, and when there is a void, there is always an equal opportunity for that void to be filled. Yes, and that can become dangerous if that void is not filled properly, because that can be the reason why individuals are out here running the streets looking at girls with BBLs. I live in Miami. Do y'all know what lives in Miami? A lot of opportunity to fill a void. But me being the young man that I am, and having such great parents and such a good upbringing, and also having good women around me kind of keeps me centered and grounded to where I'm not looking for that, even though my first girlfriend was one of them. Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody loves to look at a good BBL every now and then. I'm not gonna hold you. So like, and then you also think about it. Out of all these years of me, like unless you kind of like some of my earlier lectures, like you more than likely seen my Empress, and then like you seen pre-baby Empress, like you seen we was both slim together. She didn't. Yeah. Like the babies didn't fill her out. Like you can't even tell she vegan. Like, but yeah, it's so we got to filling the void, right? Or the lack thereof, because you have good situations and good upbringings, right? Now, and it's like I always this is it's always interesting having these conversations too, because this isn't I'm saying these things on live. Most of this stuff I I don't have some of these conversations with the women that I'm in relationships with, and it's nothing against them. Is sometimes you just want to say it, and you don't necessarily want to have a back and forth. You just want somebody to hear you, and that's why I've always loved like being online. Like unless I invite people like on the stream, like I do like a stream yard, start inviting people on, fam. Yeah, it's almost like venting. That's why I told people like when I got into podcasting. Oh my god, podcasting is podcasting is like a form of therapy. It allows people to communicate about things that they may not necessarily be comfortable, like sharing with the people that are around them. And the fact that it's on camera, it kind of forces people to say things that they usually won't say in order to get a viral effect. And sometimes these are people's true feelings, and sometimes these are forced things in order to get like content out the situation. But I'm not trying to like steer that away from the poly topic, but that leads back into like what we're talking about right now, the relationship component, right? So their new void pops up, and the way a void will pop up, literally, like I said, it has nothing to do with what's going on in my core situation, or the added situations that came into the core situation. It has everything to do with what I'm doing and what I'm building and what I'm missing. Let me read the chat. My bad, y'all. I remember where I'm at. Yeah, and bro, like the best way I can say it is when it comes to like participating in these type of situations and relationships, you you want to do it for the right reasons, fam. Yes, make sure you got a looker. If you can, get you a trust fund baddie, like how bro be saying. But make sure this something that you gonna want forever, fam. Because in today's economy, in today's society, do you have the energy and time to waste investing into something that's not going to be spiritually beneficial to you, monetarily beneficial to you, even mentally beneficial to you? And that's one of the things that I gotta really be mindful of in these situations, is making sure that I'm not bringing no headache to my empress, and even to anybody who's willing to be in that situation. And then there's the aspect of, is there a hierarchy? Isn't there a hierarchy? Naturally, yes. It fucking has to be. Because nobody. Oh, hell no. Nah. Ain't no brother husbands around here. I tell people all the time, if you feel that way, that if you want something outside of me and you feel as if I'm not fulfilling your needs, I'll help you pack. I'm not tripping. That's the way I was brought up. We ain't gonna fight about it. Let you go. Now, Rhea, my Empress, she ain't go nowhere. She locked in for life. I would tell her that all the time. Like, you're stuck with me, fam. Oh, my mama. Like, do y'all, like, if y'all could taste what I'm eating, like, she can't go nowhere. She swears like the only reason why I stay with her because she cook good. I'm like, no, it's not. I honestly feel like I'll never be able to find, and this isn't to say that that's the only reason, but I know I'll never be able to find that dynamic or that relationship that I've been able to build with that woman. That union, even that time spent, it's just like it's never the same with one person, and that's something that other people have to also realize when it comes to like a polygynous or a poly situation. Everybody's, it's like every relationship or every pathway is a new book. Then none of them shits are going to be exactly like the next one. You may have similar experiences, but because you're dealing with a whole nother human being, it's not going to be exactly the same, fam. It never will be. It's and that's cool. But you also get to understand like you get experiences with other individuals, you get memories, and then if you cold enough to where you can communicate and then have everybody together, right, bro? Just think about that. You can probably have a stupid dummy estate, have everybody come. I'm a numbers person. This makes the absolute most sense when it comes to child rearing, making sure that you have a good dynamic for just I'm not a helicopter parent, but I'm very mindful of like where I let my children go and who I had them around. Mainly because I want to have a structured environment until I know like I no longer have any control over the situation. Bro, this is out of line. Drew, you gotta do better, bro. Why is it, bro? The way she seasoned this gravy, good God! Like, can y'all see the seasoning on that? It ain't even like the crazy thing. It's set so long, it's not even hot and it's still slapping, bro. She can't go nowhere. I'm telling y'all, nowhere. Crazy thing, she probably can hear me saying this right now. Probably watching the stream. So yeah, and that's a great question, Jazz. Like, if I'm the one who's spread across several households, how can individuals be fulfilled? And that's why I have to be mindful now. Like, I'm scheduling, but also what's the difference between what I do and as far as like just not saying like profession wise, but as far as time wise, work schedule. What's the difference between what I do and somebody who travels for work or somebody who may be like a high end exec and always on a plane? Hell, Mr. Beat said he was on a plane when he first started doing content like 200 days out of the year. When I was lecturing, like back to back when I was younger, I I was supposed to leave for a week, ended up leaving for a month because I ended up popping up here doing business. And I came back home. I am also, like, I'm a military baby. I've traveled. People have done tours and stuff. Like, I've been away from my father for a while because he was overseas fighting. I'm I grew up not necessarily having, and like I'm a Sagittarius. Like, I don't have those direct attachment issues, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm always meeting the requirements of my partners. And that's where it gets serious because that's when you have to communicate and be like, what is it that you need? Like, try and structure dates. Like, that's probably like one of the most difficult things, bro, because I be wanting to make time to like go out, go do things, make show the extra effort. I got young babies over here and a lot of stuff going on. So we have the ability to make time for ourselves, but because everything is centered around children in this particular household, when I'm away from here, my biggest concern is damn near parenting, and that's not always fair to her. But like that's damn near like our centralized goal. But I make efforts, like I communicate, FaceTime, even like make sure like when I do come in town, like I'm not just in and out. Like I be there for weeks, and this is probably the only location that I stay for weeks unless I'm like at one of the grows outside of Florida. Everywhere else, like people usually have to come to me because of the way work is scheduled. But my babies is here, so like I said, I make an extra effort to make sure that I can adjust things in my lifestyle so that even though that the majority of my work is set in Florida, I need to be a present parent. I need to make sure my children are seeing me, and trust me, I hate being away from my babies. Like when my life adjusted to where like I had to stay in Florida and my children were going to Michigan just because it was better for the dynamic, the family dynamic. They had I had my babies in Florida by myself with just us. All my family, the majority of my family in Michigan. So that means it's assistance with, like children, cousins. They can have social activity. They missing family events. People are missing their birthdays because they're away. So it was kind of selfish of me to in order to keep them down in Florida. And I can be selfish, especially because like those are mine. Those are my trust fund babies, and I'm entitled to say how I want. But also, I cannot rob them of their experiences as well. And that's the same thing like when it comes to these women. Can't rob them of their experiences. That's why I always have to communicate. And as long as I am doing what it is that the requirements that they have set that we've communicated through, we usually are good because everybody has an understanding of what they got into. This like nobody's being dishonest. Nobody's not telling anybody what's going on. So if somebody be like, this not working for me, because that's happened. Mother was like, this not working for me, because it had a lot to do with me. Like I said, it's not them, it be me. I be the problem. And I've learned why I've been the problem before, because if you want it to work, you have to examine these problems within yourself, these issues, and find solution and resolution. So at one point in time, I would just shut down and not want to communicate about things. That's not how that works. Like when I get fed up with people, I'll damn near start doing stuff so that I can damn near force them to break up with me. Like that's low key crazy, fam. Like yeah, I should probably not do that, right? Yeah, I understand it. Like trust me, I understand it. But it's like I said, I learned from that, and based on that, I just like I said, I wasn't communicating about my relationship initially when it came to Shorty and everything. So like what even like when you're in a polygynous or polygamous situation, and then a woman decides to ask you like, are you looking for another partner? Don't lie. Tell the truth. Hold up. You said what? I just seen brother husband in the chat. I gotta go up and read this. 1 second, y'all. Because that's not it. Oh, no, 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 no. You said all these women gotta be bisexual. That's crazy. Not a single one of them is. Not a single one. And that's the wild part. And they honestly have no desire to sleep with women. And that's cool. I'm okay with that. Oh no, and then it's not like they're providing lever energy. That's not what they're there for. That's what I'm there for. They're providing sisterhood, community, the ability for you to confide in somebody, because in these type of relationships, it's stuff that people outside your relationship don't need to know. It's like, who needs to know that you feel a way about somebody leaving underwear on the floor? Like, but you may want to vent. Like, can you believe this? But like, and you have that right as a partner. You do. But whose business is that? Nobody's outside of your relationship. Nah, see, nah, it's not even that bad. Y'all even the crazy thing is I be hearing the pushback, and that's mainly because individuals have Western mindsets, and like this is no disrespect at all. Trust me. And like even to the point where I had to overcome it, and I had to understand like certain aspects of my family why things worked the way they did, why things worked the way that they did with me, and you just be like, okay, I understand it, especially like when you see it in genealogy type stuff, but and you see it in nature. This is a natural aspect, and I know y'all have heard it before. Men can have as many babies as they want. Women can only da 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 da. Yeah, we already know the science behind that, right? It's no biggie. It's no biggie. But when it comes to building a future, like fam, and I mean no disrespect when I say this, women can move in ways that men cannot. Women will allow you leverage. Women will, like I said, I became a better man. Like even me going back, looking through all of this, having this conversation right now online, just running through these moments, me looking back in retrospect, some of these women, especially like my empress, they have made me a better husband. They've made me a better father, even a better communicator, a better businessman, just by me having like close counsel with him. And motherfuckers be like, you can get that out of a friend. No, you don't respect female friends the same way how you do with a woman who's sleeping with you. I have a different level of respect for your opinion when your vajayjay has been on my face. I'm not gonna hold you. I just do. I just do. That's just the way it works. I can't hold you. Am I fighting right now? That's crazy. I'm trying to cut off the damn tracking. I'm just gonna have to take this L. Why this thing won't cut off? See, that's what happened when I be moving. It must be picking up the other one. Yeah, lights. It's hard to find a sister wife because most time women want to compete. Yes, that is very true. And then women can be jealous, and rightfully so because it do make it wild because usually if a woman finds value in somebody else, she usually if a woman can find value in somebody else's man, I can understand the concern that the first wife or like the core spouse can have in a situation like that. You feel me? I truly can understand that because you men do dumb shit. I've done dumb shit several times. I have, and like I just you chalk it up to being inexperienced, dumb nature, hormones, just being dumb. Oh my god! I remember one time my empress was pregnant, and my baby had my phone. She was pregnant with the youngest, and the other baby had the phone, and something had popped up on IG. Hormones raging. I'm in the bathroom. I'm taking shit. Shorty, she just said da 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 da. I'm like, what? Wah! Called me. I just whatever it was. I went to my phone, block, delete, blocked all that. I'm like, it's not even worth it. It's not worth it. Not worth it. Bro, can you imagine getting punched while you sitting on the toilet by a pregnant woman? It's not cool, fam. Whatever you did, you should correct it. That's what I'm saying. Like these life experiences, accountability, even to the point where, like I said, I understand there are parts that I want to, as much as I work, as bright as my brain is, there are things that I always want to work on in myself. And right now, like I said, I want to be more consistent. I want to be more consistent in several ways. And even to the point where, like, what I'm doing in this 21-day challenge, these things can also help me to be better in my relationship. And I know it's crazy to kind of correlate that together, but if you pay attention to the conversation I'm having right now, this is like I said, these aren't necessarily conversations that I have with my partners per se, even though like not that all of them should just go back as a collective and listen to. Like, nah, not really. Usually not having like that. But like if they have an understanding of this and like if they have questions about something, we can build, we can talk about it. And I've been super mindful of the way I've been speaking though, for sure, because I never want them to feel as if like I don't respect them or like I'm out here. Like one thing I'm not gonna do is like degrade women who truly care for me for some fucking likes. I don't care enough about this shit. Like for real. Like these people, if shit goes left, I can promise you, like these women will still be around to support me, and I'm not going to make them feel be looking at as less than in the public eye, also that motherfuckers can, like so I can make some dollars. So, but I'm not going to disrespect people who I know who genuinely care for me like that, because the karmic energy on that is not it, fam. It's not. I just like I truly care too much about women, and especially the women in my life, and even like I respect my mother and also their mothers way too much to even do them like that, fam. It's not it. And I hate when I see people like doing that to people that's like they were in relationships with. Now I can understand you doing content. I understand you keeping it P. You got shorty on the stroke. All that's different. These is women who I'm in relationships with. Like shorty been stretched for a minute. I should probably make her get up. Yeah, and the women competing is, I'm about to say, we live in a competitive society. At this point, who's not really competing? But women, you all do have a lot to compete with though, because at this rate, how many men are how many men is like a part of the alphabet community? So there are several of y'all out here who are actively in need of a partner. And that's no disrespect. I gotta drop still. It's hard for me to see the screen looking this way. But it's like I understand it's hard for some of y'all to find a partner. But this is all the more reason why these situations work. If you can find a solid situation, you can find somebody to be with, and like if you can find a schedule that works for you, people people shouldn't be so invested into, and this is no disrespect to anybody who's been married, but one thing I can tell you about most of the people I know who've been married for years and who have solid relationships, they figure out what to do with their own time. They're not always invested into their other. That does not mean that they don't care for them, they don't love them, they're not concerned about what they're doing, but they usually have their own things going on. Whether if that's a goddamn golf club, they knitting, they going to church or something, they got some business. In order for you to have a sustainable relationship, your business needs to go outside of your partner. When people don't have no business outside their partner, that's when you start seeing like them crazy like Latino crash out women type situations. Like, what are you doing? Like baby girl who started like throwing the TV off the wall, jumped and smashed Tommy back window. Yeah, those are people who don't have anything going on outside of their partner, and that becomes dangerous. And even like to the point where, and see, that's where I messed up too with that first relationship. Shorty didn't have nothing going on. No disrespect. No, she had what she had going on. In my mind, I'm low key ignorant. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is like just. Oh my bad. A lot of stuff is just like not. It's not necessarily the. It's not necessarily the way that I would do things more so. Just I keep on cutting on that track and moving my hands. Yeah, like it's not necessarily the way I would do things because I don't want to work hard, and people we always just don't have the same mindsets. So yeah, And that takes me back to the other thing that I didn't finish early. Like, seizing the opportunity, take advantage of situations, fam. When I know what I want, regardless. Damn, I really left that thought back there. That's crazy. I just circled back to that. Like, when I really know what I want, no, regardless of whatever somebody else says, like I said, I already have my mind made up. That even comes to the direction I want to go with my partners, the directions I want to go with my business. If I truly have an interest in this woman and I want to bring her into the situation, trust me, I've thought about the consequences, I've thought about the conversations, I've thought about the different dynamics, but I trust me, I for sure thought about all the benefits that this is going to bring to not only me, but to everybody within the situation. Now, if you want to play along, that's amazing. But as the CEO, we switching dynamics right now. As the CEO of a corporation, how invested am I of the opinions of individuals who do not operate on the same decision making level as me? Unless you are on my board of directors, I need you to vote on a particular situation. At the end of the day, who got the final say so? You, the star player. This isn't to say that the male is the star player and the women don't have any control in this particular situation. No, of course not. That can't be true. And I'm not saying that in a condescending manner at all. But no, like, for sure, like, of course not. That just would never be true because everybody has say so. But at the end of the day, if you've decided to come into this infrastructure and allow me to direct you and lead you, like, mentally support, like, be that male figure that you desire in your life, you know that what I say is going to be the direction that we go. And if you truly trust me, you would know that I'm only going to make the decisions that are to, like, our benefit. Even though initially they may seem selfish. I get that. Initially it may seem kind of selfish, but no. Like, if I'm truly in this for the right reasons, and if you know me and we've communicated, you should know that I'm in this for the right reasons. You know that I'm only going to make the decisions that are going to truly benefit the direction that individuals are going. And that means even if that is including bringing somebody else in, me being in a separate state, you being over here, because it's everybody don't always see the vision. And this is why a quarterback is a quarterback. And this shit sounds so misogynistic, fam. When I'm saying it, it just do, like, I can't help it. Peace, God, what's going on? Like, it sounds so misogynistic, but this is the harsh reality of the situation. The quarterback is the quarterback for a reason. Biblically, they say the man is meant to lead and is the head for a reason, and this is no disrespect because, like, I say this all the time, women have power. If y'all understand the definition of soft power, women have soft power. Soft power in a lot of cases is way stronger than, like, the original force of power that we have seen in the past. Because for the most part, if a woman has the ability in order to whisper in your ear and get you to do something, who's really the one in control? You believe, like, this is why I be saying men do dumb stuff, because you can be easily misdirected or directed in another direction based on the way a woman leads you down the line, right? And their women are super powerful, like I said that before, but through that soft power, they can create a domino effect that rolls down into some real physical power moves. So just being mindful of that. If you can learn how to leverage and, like, bring that power in, fam, you can be an amazing individual. And then if you understand it, it's up to you to communicate with them properly so that you're not seen to be a manipulator. Like, I'm giving y'all so many gems when it comes to this. Like, because if you talk well, you will be perceived to be a manipulator, and that's why you have to give people their choice. You have to keep it a buck with them, fam, because if not, it could be seen as if you're being dishonest or you're trying to manipulate the situation to your behavior. So you just better off telling the truth from the jump. Be like, this is what it is, this is what it ain't, and this is how we gonna move. And ever since I went through that one relationship, that's all it's been. I be telling people from the jump, Shorty thinks she want to talk to me. I'm like, I'm married. I got babies. I got 3 babies. I want at least 7 more. I want 10 children. Like, this is how initial conversations go to me. I'm like, I'm married, polygynous individual. I have a girlfriend and an empress, and I have 3 boys, and I'm looking for at least 7 more children. That's how the conversation go. You motherfuckers can't be like I lied to them. No, I told you day one. I told you day one. So yeah, but it's so much. Actually, I planned on writing a book about it, but then I was like, see, what I want to know what y'all think about this. If I was to write a book on my personal experience and perspective, I wouldn't even. It couldn't even be like my personal experience. The way I would have to write it, like in an entertainment aspect, it'll kind of have to. It'd be like a business. It'd be like business, but like Zane books. If y'all know what Zane books are, like yeah, it'd be like that. It had like some commerce stuff in there and then some business stuff, right? But I also, if I was to like line out how I've been fortunate enough to get into a position to where women will be satisfied with dealing with me, and also having multiple women dealing with me and not fight with each other, not be catty. Just understand like their time is their time, and when the other person's time is their time. Like when you have that dynamic, like cool. But and most of them is cool as long as ain't nobody infringing on their time. Like women got rules that be like, this whole state is mine. Like nah, none of that. I'm like, I respect that. I respect that. That is our that's our compromise. I was like, you can't deal with nobody in this state. I got you. I got you. It's not a hard ask. Like, and I can respect that, and I do. A lot of points in polygamous relationship, those women have to find themselves when nature strikes. Money don't mean shit. Oh, I'm the only one who got to deal with the hurricanes. Well, it's like the crazy thing is, I'm fortunate enough to where I do well financially, to where like if I need to get on a plane, I'll do it the same day. Literally, there was an event. There was the fourth recognized tribe in Georgia, that's Shashiqua from Chief Red Wolf. He called me like a day. Yeah, no, he called me on a Saturday, and I told him I was like that Sunday. I was like I gotta take my son to Monster Jams, and then he was like I got an event going on in Atlanta. I'm about to get the proclamation for the tribe. That's happening that Monday. So I'm like, say less. I'm like, if I know me flying through ATL, I'm like, I'm gonna miss the proclamation. It's like 10 in the morning, so like I gotta leave that next day, that Sunday. Pay for the ticket. Boom, I was there. Like I said, if I can do it for that, I for damn sure can do it for somebody who willing like to like give me all of this love and opportunity. Like I do it for commerce. I do it for my tribe. I for sure would do it for my family and women that are willing to give me their heart. Like that's like damn near a no brainer. That's why if there's an absolute need for me to get around, I'm fortunate enough that motherfuckers have a big enough brain and make enough money to where that's never a concern. And if somebody want to see me, some of these girls they fly for free. And granted, like these women do good for themselves. Don't think I'm the only one getting money. Please, please. Like some days, some of them got better months than me, and I'm not even mad at it. So yeah, like get you a trust fund baddie. Build with somebody that you don't always have to build up. It's a great thing to not have to. So with me and my empress, it was different. We got together in growing ages. Like we were together throughout our 20s. We're allowed to grow with one another. We're allowed to build with one another. Now, you 30 plus? No, I'm not your parent. I'm not Bob the Builder. I'm not building you motherfuckers up. No, no. We can build together, but I'm not building you up. not your father, regardless of how many times you want to call me daddy. No, that's not it. But what I can be is your partner, your friend, and your lover, and we can establish something together that we all can benefit from, and also our children. Yeah, that sounds cool, right? I'm with that. Like, I literally no problems with that. Oh, you talking about stuff like that? No, trust me. Like, I'm the one in Florida, and that's also the benefit of having an infrastructure outside of one location. Because if anything happens, and then like this is also why it's good that they all communicate. Because like I said, they text. So if I'm not in town and one of them needs a place to stay, instead of paying for a hotel, they literally can be like, "Yo, I'm coming through." Boom, save money, stay in the system. People get to see each other. They get to converse. Go kick it. Go out. Whatever. Who cares? I'm still in a whole nother state, minding my business, working, probably streaming. Right? They're doing what they're doing. People are being taken care of. Relationships are being built. Memories are being made, and everybody's being respected. And then there's a level of trust there that does not happen when people are just outside of your circle. So like, I love it. I'm thankful that I even am fortunate enough to have it. I rock with all the women, and yes, like even like, trust me, like even like my girlfriend, like, um, new girlfriend is like she forces me to be like, I'm not gonna even hold you. Lil Baby is the reason why I even got the mindset to want to like put my children into like the content game, because like she showed me the benefits of it based on just, and also the consistency aspect, and like that's what I'm saying. So it was a void, and that void was able to be filled with all the proper requirements. So am I just supposed to be like, no, this isn't it, or this isn't that? I'm like, no, that's not gonna be it. Like at that point, you have a decision to make, an executive decision to make as being the leader or the CEO of the situation. How are you going to make this work? How are we going to, remember, we got this masterpiece we working on. We got this over here. We got this brown splash with the sprinkles. We got the thickness right, boom, right there, right? And we, it's a void. We're trying to close it out so that we can build up, and it's this void. And then all of a sudden, this new color just present itself, and you be like, God did that. God did it. So I'm not supposed to use this paint to make this master. Ha ha. Whenever, every time you do that, like I said, take advantage of the opportunities that are presented to you, because every time you do that, you will look up. It's like missing out on Bitcoin, fam. It won't be I'm spiritually, I'm supposed to at least entertain situations, at least figure it out for a little bit to see what's happening. And that don't mean that I have to sleep with people. It means that I need to not prejudge individuals and have an understanding of how two parties can be mutually beneficial to each other without, that doesn't even mean with like any form of like physical exchange, because you never know who you're dealing with. You just never know. Most people meet me, they don't know what the hell I am when they meet me in person, especially if they have no understanding of who I am as a individual, fam. They don't know. They don't. And I'm not even mad at that, because I've had people tell me like I look like I'm a rapper. People have said what they say. I got told I like a rapper. People for damn sure don't think that I got a black belt. They for damn sure don't think that. Like, that's one of the craziest things. For sure don't think that I have a world record. And just like off GP, when people look at me, like they gonna make their assumptions. But it's a great thing to, like, for people not to truly have an understanding of who you are, because it gives you the element of surprise. And like, women love mysterious shit. It's crazy. They do. They do. I don't understand it. I need to have an understanding of what's going on in my life. You said it's dangerous to entertain a polygamous relationship when you're not already established because feminine energy is Bob the Builder energy, period. Most of the time, women can't really get back the energy that they gave. Yes, I don't disagree with that because women are nurturers. And with them being nurturers, sometimes they always in some like trying to fix shit, bro. Especially certain signs, they always trying to fix stuff, and I do my best to be not the one that to be the one that don't need to be fixing. I much rather be the one who's fixing. Or either our relationship is so equal to like it's to the point where we just reciprocate for another, reciprocate for another, reciprocate for one another. I much rather be in that type of dynamic. And I was fortunate enough when I was going through my building stages. Like some of y'all was around watching me on social media going through my building stages with my empress, and like that was rough, man. Like one of us don't know because I was fortunate that we kept a lot of our stuff offline, fam. But all of these women, like fam, like when motherfuckers start getting when you get a taste of some money, and then booty and Gucci and all this stuff just start popping up. Yes, everybody don't know how to act because you never had them experience it. And it's not to say like I never had access to women. I've always had access to women. I'm not ugly. It's different when it's in volume like that. When it's coming every direction. When you know how women be like, it's always somebody in my DMs. When it's always somebody in your DMs, like what's up, and knowing that you're in a situation, it it's it's crazy. And if you haven't been conditioned to deal with that, or if you don't have a male role model around in order to like steer you straight from that, or you ain't got homeboys who not gonna participate in your fuck shit, bro, you're usually gonna end up in some foolishness, and it's not too much you can do about it, bro. It's just not. It's not, and that's the unfortunate part because if if you don't have a partner that you can, like weather that storm that most people aren't even like conditioned on, like motherfuckers, we don't grow up going to therapy, fam. Like a lot of this shit was us figuring it out. Like, like the best way I can say it, like when I was younger, I fucked up several times. I fucked up bad, and if it wasn't if it wasn't for me like being accountable, being willing to communicate in order for me, and it's not saying like I was like doing anything crazy. It's the aspect of me not meeting my partner where she wanted to be met at. That was the fuck up because per our agreement, I'm the one who dropped the ball, and sometimes that's enough to like have motherfuckers break up, have divorces and stuff because like somebody who's willing to commit to you for a lifetime, the last thing you want to do is let somebody down, fam. Absolute last thing, bro. So it's just we we grow as people, and as we grow, we understand. Like I understand myself. I understand what I'm looking for, and I'm fortunate enough to like have women who are looking to like build on that level, fam. And no, this isn't a solicitation for me to want more women. Trust me. Like at this point, like I believe I'm tapped out. Like I don't. No. I'm good. And only thing that I do know I want more babies. I love my children. Absolutely love them. Like I be like what I'm telling you, like I be geeking over my babies, bro. Like I be like even watching my oldest like developing like the way he do martial arts. Man. Like I just all these little people coming up into the world, and yeah, like who who doesn't want to multiply greatness in that aspect? If I was able to produce what I got with that great woman, oh my god. And like it's not to even say, but all of them are not to say to even I can't even compare them because they all so different, like all my children. But I'm just saying, bro. Like we was made this way for a reason. And you think? Shout out to Tory. First off, like free that man. Like we don't like the big feet horse people, but yeah, free that man. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And bro, and see, even to that aspect, no, Jazz, I said my empress had spit bread with her. She said my empress spent money with. This is what she said. Your wife spent money with me when I ain't have shit one day. She is selfless as fuck. Protect her at all costs. Love. Good night, family. Peace. I truly appreciate that. And I never knew that. I never knew that. But that just tell you like the type of individual that I'm fortunate to have around, fam. And I appreciate that. I appreciate people even seeing the light in that woman. And if you see me doing wrong by her, like tell me, like shoot me a DM or something. Be like, nah, you out here tripping, fam. Like for real, because like we should be able to, we should be able to keep other people accountable. And like if you see something good going, like make sure that keep going good because we need more of that within our community. And like I said, if I'm able to multiply that goodness and like duplicate that with another individual and then with another individual and then like reflect that into the world and then everybody on the same page, man. Like I'm always for that. And if other people can do the same thing, I'm for that. I will. Like I don't want to. That's why I'm doing my best to be super respectful about it because I don't want people to get the wrong idea about this type of lifestyle. It's not pimping. It's work. It's not easy either. Yeah. Like this one of the best parts about being in Michigan, fam. Like I'm just about to, bro. The Better Made hit different. Like Better Made. If y'all want to give me a smile, I got you. Be mine. I don't live in Michigan no more, but I get you the bag all over US. But whew, bro, why they hit like that? I'm vegan, so I don't even be eating everything. Hold on, what bag was that? This the Red Hot. Like this was everything when I was younger. This and Verner's. If you from Detroit or you from Michigan, you know exactly what I'm talking about, fam. If you're not, you don't know what I'm talking about. Like I got a bottle. I got a 2 liter of Verner's in Michigan, in Florida, and my homie was down there. He was like, "What the fuck is Verner's?" I'm like, "Bro, that's medicine to people from Michigan. Just is medicine, bro. That's all we gonna say." Because like you can damn near be die like about to be on your deathbed, man. Be like, give me a Verner's. That's all you want is a Verner's. Like I'm so Detroit, bro. Like I come home just to get Better Made, bro. Like you don't even understand it. I come home just to get Better Made and square pizza. Like that's how Detroit I am. Like Better Made square deep dish pizza in Verner's in my glasses in a fur. That's how Detroit I am. Think I'm lying. I got the footage. These hits. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bruh. Why am I up this late geeking? Look, I appreciate y'all coming to my TED Talk. No, but like if it's any young man who like think that's a lifestyle that they want to get into, and you have a solid partner, I will not just like you already got to be locked in with somebody, fam. I'd much rather that you married to the woman if you gonna even like think about asking me like how you should deal with that situation. Like that's just my preference because I'm not looking to be creating broken homes in situations where children don't got a stable, a parenting situation because people just out here being freaky with each other. And trust me, I'm one of the biggest freaks. I'm super freaky, bro. That's why. Why do you think I like all these women? Freaky. Not baby, like super baby or like other people read. Nah, I I got a line. I got a line. I got a good line. But that's probably why I be keeping my women. I'm going crazy. Hey, fam. I'm gonna tell you like this: it don't be just the money that get it. It be you. It be you. You think that having a bag is really what it's gonna take in order for you to be a poly melt? No, bro. That shit don't be. It like you can wear it. It don't be on you. It's in you. Like I told you, that's in my DNA, fam. When it's not no happenstance. It just happened like that, fam. Like no, this was organically, divinely made. I'm not even trying to be funny. Maybe it's the Detroit in me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I got gators in my closet. I don't know. Maybe it's because I like furs and gold. I don't know. Maybe they see all of that and they like that too. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you one thing I do know. I wouldn't change that shit for nothing. On my mama. Not all the stress, headaches, everything. Because, and I'm not some, you can't sell me on potential, fam. I don't give a damn about potential. I know. It's not a belief. I know where I'm taking my people and where we're going. Alright, on me. And that's one of the main reasons why people don't be seeing me. Because I be actively working towards making sure I'm getting to that point, fam. But my baby's a little bit older. So it's a little bit different now. Like this used to be my drink when I was like in high school. It's not the one right now. I think this, we gotta go back here. Oh, let's try. When my man said, like that. Like that. Y'all remember Mr. Hotspot? And see, that be one of my concerns, man. I don't want to be, do you remember that? Do you remember, like, that better be when my body hit a grave. It better not be ever, do you remember that? Nah, bro. So, I gotta do better. Like I say, in the 22 immutable laws of marketing, if you truly desire to be number one, I need to be number one here for you. I need to be number one in your mind. Even in relationships. If I want to be your uno, I need to do something to where I'm ingrained here. I need to be that number one. I need to provide so much value in whatever system that I am giving that I'm always number one. Think about it like this. If you go look something up online back in the day, it was like, I'm about to go on the internet. Later on, it became, I'm about to Google. Because Google became the number one search engine in your brain. Now, to the point where Google's gotten competition, they're damn near being moved out of number one in your brain. To where people are chat GPTing now. That relevance, that like I gotta figure out how to be anchored to your brain in commerce in a relationship. I need you to understand the importance of what you said, of like how I do that. I need you to understand my love language. Like, I need you to understand that everybody don't love the same. Like, for me, I do it through like action by providing business stability. Don't get it wrong. Like, we can all day, but it go beyond that. It's like, how can I solidify you? How can I be so impactful that you know, like, this is what you need for a lifetime? If this is what you want to be in, you need to figure out how to be that valuable to a woman. Like, Yeah, I don't give a damn, and I'm not gonna hold you. Like just doing push-ups and lifting weights, that's not really gonna be it, bro. You may need to go read some books. You may need to go pick up a new skill set. And if you leave with money, you gonna lose with money. Trust me. Show up as your authentic self. Even though, present yourself in a well fashion. Show people that you are doing well for yourself. Don't be deceiving. But understand that the way you start is going to be the way you finish. If you show up, handing bread out like, here you go, here you go. You better be willing to keep up that all throughout the relationship. And be mindful. Are you courting just to have sex just for a short time? Or are you doing this for forever? Because if you're doing it for forever, you start that way. We talking about 30, 40, 50 plus. Do the math on that. Even if you can't afford it, is that financially responsibility as you bring other entities into this world, as you develop and do it into a business? Why are not people working as a collective? That does not always mean monetarily, but that's why, like, the dynamic, like child rearing, home care, all of that stuff, making sure the house is tight, that is just as valid as damn near anything else. That's why, like, when it comes to my empress in the situation, like, I don't even press her about nothing. She used to be my number one, like, supporter in the business structure. She was making sure that this was done, this was done, this was done. Babies came around, I'm like, no, you go do that. I'd much rather you focus on the child rearing aspect. So that means we need other things over in other places. And that's just part of the game. But that doesn't mean that she's not valued in business anymore. It just means that what my man, you've been promoted. Like you don't have to be there anymore. Like you're like sit on the throne, deal with babies, and like go have a good time. But like even still, like just because of like how go hard little baby is, like she got fed up when she had the babies because she felt like she couldn't work and like really like support. So I much rather deal with an ambitious woman who just like, you can do what you want to do, but as long as we building for a collective and we're pouring into something that's to the benefit of the future generations, I honestly don't give a damn. Like, women can make more money than me. They can. I don't care as long as what's happening needs to happen for the future dynamics and the children is taken care of. You really not gonna ever get no complaints from me, fam. Like, I just want to make sure the babies is right because that's who's gonna take care of us. We gotta take care of that generation in order to secure our bag. So, yeah, that's been an hour and a half. Yeah, I can wrap up my TED talk. I do. I'm probably gonna play Call of Duty, fam. Let me see. But I don't know. Yeah, let me see if I got any closing statements while I upload this game. So yeah, like if you think that you want to run this type of lifestyle, just know this shit ain't for everybody, my baby. It's not. This like everybody not cut out for this lifestyle. I know people be making this shit look fly. They be making it look fancy online. It ain't. It's bro. People feelings get hurt. It get real. People get jealous. People want what they want and they want it the way that they want it. And like if you fortunate enough to be able to, like figure out how to get all these individuals to rock with you, just make sure you do your part because bro, you clearly are a special breed of motherfucker because everybody not cut like that. Like, and what makes it even better is if you have the ability to do that without even being physical with the individual. That's how you know, like, That's just how you know, like you got something different because you're you've been fortunate enough to where these women are going to participate in your situation. I guess I would love to see more poly situations in the year 25 and out. Like, I would love to see that because for me that means like more children will have a structure, a system. I just want it to be done like the right way. Like I love the way Neo's doing what he's doing. It looks amazing. I don't know what that's like inside their household. That's none of my business. But as long as everybody happy, that's lit, bro. It's lit. So all I know is like outside of like my new girlfriend, like I'm kind of set. Yeah, like I think I'm good. And because like it's my intentions to make these situations last forever. So is as long as I lay out the plan and we establish what the direction is and we all work towards that, there's no reason why we shouldn't succeed. So like I said, it's only up from here. It's really only up from here. And any it's a benefit to be around a woman that's going to actually make you better. It is. It truly is. It is. Because if she not, why are you with her? For you to trick off? Bro, if that's the case, like I blame your father. Because like what's really going on here, bro? Enforcer combat, frags, headshots, LMGs. That's 10. Where we at with it? I need frags, LMGs. That's enforcer. LMG, enforcer, bet. Oh no, we running right here. That's all we need. Bet we in there. So, bro, I've been eating all night. That's crazy. Don't gain no weight, but bro, like I said, I'm fortunate, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to have some conversations. Part of the game, but at this point, bro, if you not working, if you're not working towards, if you're not working towards a future to where you and your people gonna be doing well, what the? Let's cut that off. I want to hear you doing that, whatever that was in the background. Yeah, bro. Like, if you're not working to move you and your people towards a better future, I just know that it's a lot easier as a collective because nobody in business who ever became a millionaire or a billionaire ever did it on their own. And if you truly think that you can, like you're not gonna hit that point. I just much rather do it with people that I'm sleeping with. That's just me personally. I don't know you other people. I'd rather do it with people that I've been intimate with and I have bonds with. Now, that don't mean I'm opposed to doing business with other people. That just means that when it comes to my personal business, that high level stuff, it should probably be with somebody like that. And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not opposed. Oh, I'm about to die. Bro. Alright, so I guess that's the end of the TED Talk. Yeah, for the moment. So I'm about to do this COD run. And then I'm mic'd up though, so y'all can hear me. Hey, hey. Yeah, bro, but I don't know. Oh, but I guess the crazy part is, well, like having to answer to multiple people, like just being like, no, I run the show. It's always what I say. It's always what I want. Like, no, I'm not in a lying, fam. And like doing that, like first off, like I'm not about to be lying for you. I'm not about to be lying for you, motherfuckers, so that I can look good on camera, and then I gotta explain some shit to somebody else, bro. Like, no. Even though I tell my girl all the time, I'm like, that content shit is that content shit. Like, don't ever get that confused. Whatever's for the camera is for the camera. It is. And it's not to say like I'm not being my organic self when I'm on camera. Oh, headshot. But the way we do that, this stuff, this content stuff, this not my real life, fam. Like I'm fortunate to have this life, but no, this don't dictate who I am and how things go. And this shouldn't like directly affect my life. That's just how I personally feel. But I'm entering into a new dynamic to where I may end up putting, or I mean I say putting, I may end up in a position to where I am on camera with one of my girlfriends, and that's just it. Be like that sometimes, man. But if it's if it makes sense, it makes sense, right? Like like if nobody's being hurt, if everybody's happy, and that's one of the requirements of their relationship, like is that truly a bad thing? Especially if it can remain respectful to all parties involved. And like that's really, I think that was really one of my main concerns. Like because that has been a standard or a narrative. Well, maybe I don't know because like my other girls, like they're not content girls. They're not content women. They're not online people, fam. They're just not. So like I just like beautiful women. They're not into it. Ooh, you slid right into that little dumb boy. So I, it's kind of like you damned if you do, damned if you don't. But like, should I just like? Should we not get this money? Should we not be like? Should we not make the content? And it's like, and it's not. I pray it don't bring up ignorant energy. But ooh, it's a whole crossfire in here. Good God, that was the worst shooting I've done in a long time. But bro, like yeah, I guess I'm working through my thoughts right now while I play Call of Duty. So y'all are like kind of like experiencing this conversation. But it be like that, man. Like it be like that. Ow, still got the kill. So yeah, I don't know. At one point, it kind of did feel like a conundrum, and then like I attempted to have a conversation, and then it was just like conversation really wasn't even, and that's not even from me. Like when it was just like, oh, that's not necessary. I'm like, okay, whatever. But at least the attempt was made to have the conversation. But who that boy be throwing them knives? Don't run through there. You can gonna catch it. Oh yeah. Ow. 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 Why you doing like that? Yeah, let me not beat her. Because when I blow up, I don't want snow parts. Oh man. So I don't know. What would y'all do? So like if you I was just saying that late. If you were in my shoes and you spent all this time just being a private individual, and then all of a sudden a dynamic came to where you now are a little bit more public with things, including like Just like your relationship type stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Like it's so. I'm such a private individual. Like when it comes to that stuff, because I just always. That's the way I was taught. Like my people is like they OGs, bro. Bro, come on, get on. Yeah, see, all y'all. My man's Dollar just said he waiting until the 26 drop for the 2K. I'm not a. Damn, you just smoked me, bro. I'm not a 2K person. I'm not. I'll play UFC before I play 2K. I can't hold you, bro. It's yeah, it's um I always felt like when it came to the hoop games, I'm like I feel like they be being dishonest. I feel like I be getting cheated. Oh yeah, and I appreciate you for sending your OG through. I made sure I took care of her, bro. But yeah, I guess that's crazy. I be using y'all as my therapist because like I'm not going to no therapist, bro. Like I'm just not. I attempted it when I was younger. Like I'm lucky, I'm good, man. That's probably a terrible thing to say. Ah, seeing them late. I don't because I decided to start streaming now. I guess I'm gonna have to start playing more games. Like I ain't gonna hold you. I was them scary games. I low key want to get into the scary games. If y'all got any recommendations for the scary games, like for sure, shoot them to me. It do, bro. It don't. The sports games don't be it. Like the fighting, like I said, the UFC. I wasn't mad at the UFC, bro. Like UFC. Damn, what I got hit with a rocket? Oh, all y'all smoked. Ah, yeah, bro. I attempted to play FIFA. I don't know if that was it for me either. I miss. Yeah, I think the last time I played a football game was when I fucking Donovan McNabb was on the cover of the damn game, bro.
Ooh, they have a single spot back there. I go back there.
That boy be snapping. Oh, you bodied. Ah, knew I got caught. Bro, yeah, you gotta work on the grappling on the UFC, dog. Cause that's yeah, you'll get smoked. Bro, I gotta be number one on here, bro. Gotta be number one. Come on, bro. I'm so happy I got this on stream right now because I'm rocking. But bro, look, I just seen a score. Am I the only one getting hit in the objectives? This for sure gonna be an L. It seems like I'm the only one who running up in here. Boom, 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 boom. Bodied, bodied. So another thing I'm thinking about getting into, I don't know if y'all done seen like the TikTok like mobile or like mini games because like I done started streaming with my children. I'm trying to figure out like how we can still like do like something. So I'm thinking about like putting them on a TikTok game so we can stream together. But then that mean I'm about to be doing mobiles, bro. Damn, I got shot in the head. So I don't know. Whew. Oh, I'm thinking. He shot me before I pulled out that grenade launcher. I mean that rocket. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this about to be an L. Yeah, you should stay over there.
Oh, the six. I don't even know what
Ah,
game it is now.
I almost got myself smoked. But yeah, I'm about to Straight through this doorway. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. But you see that. We already knew that was coming. We already knew that was coming. Oh, it's easy. Oh, look who played it again. Look. It's more. No, it's more. It's more. Sweep them. Shout out to King of the Hill for coming back, bro. That was amazing for them, bro. Like, just bring, like, are we in the Mandela effect? Like, why is everything so nostalgic right now? Bro, they done brought the Smurfs back. You know, we got the Mission Impossibles. What else came out there? How did it just look? Let me look. Hey, fam. Oh, that's right. Fantastic Four, Superman. Forgot about that. You know, after I get off of here, yeah, I'm on the file. After I get off here, I'm gonna watch that Ice Cube movie that people keep on saying is terrible, fam. I need to see for myself because I rock with Cube. Did y'all hear that? Bro, they be out here tweaking. What else? I don't know. It just be seem even the Sonics, all the stuff that's from our childhood, they bringing it back. And it makes you wonder: is it because like us who were children were watching that is the ones who's remaking it, or is it that they just ain't got no new ideas, fam? I'm really trying to figure it out. Which one is it? I need to know. What's my challenges at? 1, 3. I need to get some frags. Matter of fact, might as well change it now. Hey, I'm not gonna hold you. Whenever I eat hot stuff, I start sweating. They used to call me Satan for that when I was younger. My forehead over here, my forehead and nose dripping right now. Oh no. What? Yeah, bro, but I understand that, but it's like, are they just remake like so? Is no original ideas? So original movies that just came out that haven't been out. Oh yeah, I got you. Don't even worry about it, baby. Don't worry. I just help you out. Don't even worry about it. I got you. It's okay, fam. I got you. It's cool. Yeah, excuse me, chat. Yeah, but like, is it because they don't have no original ideas? Like Sinners, original movie, F1 with Brad Pitt and Idris, whatever the one who played in Snowfall. I be butchering homie name. Like, no disrespect, great actor. Original movies. Like, why can't we get more original concepts now? Like, even I'm not mad because if Michael B. Jordan do drop this Static Shock, I need that Static Shock. I need the Static Shock movie. Like, we need more of the shit that they keeping from us. Like the Mr. Terrific joint, you thought you had a friend, Goofy. Like, yeah, the Mr. Terrific movie. Come on, bro. I'm out here trying to make a movie, bro. They playing with me. The Mr. Terrific movie, I think it's gonna be lit. And I'm not a DC fan, bro. I'm not. I've been a Marvel baby my whole life. I remember the first superhero movie my pops took me to see was goddamn X-Men. It was X-Men with Hugh Jackman. Bro, I can understand. So, only reason why I can't agree with that is because, like, when you say they needed to have it agreed to by us, Only reason why I can't agree with something like that is because these things are owned by they're owned by these labels. Excuse me, these music. I said music execs. Brain crossed right now. My bad. The film industry, the IP is owned by like Warner Brothers and stuff, Disney. So yes, I can agree. Like because they held some of this IP for so long, they seen the approval, they seen the number for sales. They were like, yeah, that's a winning model. Damn, that was terrible shooting. And like I can understand that because they seen the previous sales, be like, all right, we go look at the numbers for Sonic. Be like, yeah, we can run this back. Like this for sure a winner. Like that's basic commerce, fam. I'm not even mad at that. Like it makes sense to me. But I like so like one of the things that I be saying like in other communities, especially in our community, I'm like, what intellectual property do we have that we can leverage like that, or do we need to start establishing things like that? One of the best business models that I've been seeing my entire life is good God, oh stop to wipe my nose. One of the best business models that I've seen my entire life has always been animation, bro. It lives forever. All it lives forever. How long has The Simpsons been running? Like Simpsons been out forever. What the hell he just shoot me with? Pokemon, cultural impact, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z. If Dragon Ball Z stopped running, do y'all know if Dragon Ball Z stopped running, it cripples an economy? Like they are over there slaving them people to draw cartoons, bro. Like I'm not even holding you. And if it's not done, it's a bad look. It's a bad look. That boy be moving. Oh shit! Hey, did y'all see that? But bro, like, I'm not mad that they bringing all this stuff out, but I do want us to have some original ideas. And like the Static Shock, like if they do a Static Shock remake, bro, they better stick to the original script, bro. Yes, if Dragon Ball Z die, Japan economy may collapse, and that's a crazy thing to say, bro. Like, I don't even think that was a smart thing to do to even have to live like that. But hey, who am I to judge? Like, but with AI in place, bro, it make you think like, oh yeah, they don't need these people for real. Yeah, yeah, I hit you. It's okay. I hit you. That's all right. I'm gonna swing back around. I'm gonna catch your mans too. I be out here trolling hard. I'm keeping it clean because I'm on stream right now. Yeah, I'm keeping it clean because I just started streaming on TikTok. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to even. I don't think One Piece is that economically tied to a culture though, even though it has been economically impactful. I grew up on One Piece. Like the One Piece live action, I think that like I don't think that they failed with the One Piece live action. I'm not completely mad at that, bro. I'm not. It, from the previous stuff I seen that Netflix has produced, like that Full Metal Alchemist, trash. That live action, disgusting. They should have never even touched it. Um, yeah, bro. What else? What other live action? Bro, y'all gotta stop doing that. I didn't know it was a Yu Yu Hakusho live action. I for sure need to check that one out though. Oh, you body headshots. I tried to get him. I was about to run down on homie, bro. I swear. Barbecue boy. Oh no. Got you. Woo-hoo. Bro, come on now. Thank God the clips is on. Thank God. Y'all saying this. Oh, here going crazy. Bro, why is we losing? Come on, team. I'm about to cuss y'all. I'm about to unmute and cuss y'all out. Bro, like I can't be balling like this and y'all playing like that. So like, but I do love the culture though because the anime, bro. Like even Dan to Dan, bro. Yeah, like y'all gotta play it. Come on. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I hit you too. Yeah, it's all right. Oh no, boy tried to catch me. It don't matter. I'll go 1 for 1. I'll go 1 for 1. So yeah, like, oh no, yeah, he got sniped. I can tell by the way his body dropped. Let's not do that. Yup, that's a sniper. Woo! I got jumped. It was 2 people. Well, I'm trying to think. Like now, I want them to do Yu Yu Hakusho right. Like Yu Yu Hakusho is like one of the greatest animes of all time, bro. If it wasn't for Yu Yu Hakusho, they wouldn't have made Bleach. Bleach is lit, but it ain't. Ooh, there we go. I see you now. Got shot in the back. Let's go. I need what? One more headshot. That's all my challenges. Come on, bro. Y'all can't die before I get this last shot off. Come on. Ah, he died. Ah, I knew that was gonna happen, bro. Bro, y'all won because they was booty cheeks over here on this side, bro. Bro, did you see that performance? That was disgusting. No, one of my teammates, he was rocking. We was about the same. Be having to tell these people about themselves, bro. They was tripping. Oh man. The crazy thing is, I'd much rather be doing this. You said my audio sound like it's turned down. Yeah, I'll for sure be turning it down. Oh, for sure, bro. Anytime, bro. I appreciate you for even sending it away. Ugh. What's this battery on? Okay, we good. I appreciate you for telling me about my audio. You a real one. Oh, so I gotta after I complete this challenge, I'm about to wrap up. But it's probably because I was covering my. Oh yeah, I'm about to get this right now. Excuse me. So, oh, there we go. There we go. Is that a complete challenge right there? Damn, shot me with the shotty body. Whoo, 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 whoo. That was not okay. Yeah. Um. Yeah, fam. We gonna rock through this. Well, you can tell, like I'm over it. I just took a mental break. I just took a whole mental break. All right, I had to make sure my mic was on the right way. Thank you. Damn, shot the hell. Okay. Did I clear this challenge yet? No, come on, bro. Let me get this headshot, cause I want to change firearms. Ooh, why they shoot you like that? Come on. Oh, yeah, fam. Like I'm saying, like I much rather be on the stream than working for somebody else, bro. On my mom. Like I much rather be consistent in content creation versus me having to get yelled at by somebody, bro. Like, like I don't think y'all get it. If you're able to make an avenue here, bro, like and like that's low key what I have to tell myself. I'm like, would you rather create content or be busting your ass at somebody else's job right now? I will sit here and do this and talk to you people all day without me being able to hear you like a crazy person and think nothing of it. Oh yeah, we out of here. We switching up. Oh yeah. W's in the chat. All challenges completed. What are you doing? Get down. Ooh, that boy chopped me down. All right. You thought you had one. They about to make me change back to the machine gun. I didn't even I forgot what we was playing. Yeah. Boy, you need to turn around. I need to take my ass to bed. No, but like this been a lit day one for the stream though. Like y'all probably learned a little bit more about me that y'all didn't know. Hopefully. And you possibly also learned like I'm a shooter. I'm a shooter, boy. I'm a shooter. Nah, but it's lit out here, bro. All right, so whew, recoil dummy. That's one. We can go one. That's gonna make me change firearms. All right, let's go back to it. Cause they moving. We need something to drop bodies. Yeah, like that. Like that. Just like that. Oh, like that. Let me stop playing. Oh my god, come on. Ah. Drop that right there. Yeah, smoke them. Step forward and blow up. Oh no. They tried to smoke me. They ran down. Ow. I'll blow him up. What am I saying? Get up, right? Get up. Get up, right? Hey, bro. Y'all can't take me serious for shit, bro. I have no sense. I got no act right, dog. Blow them up. What? What? What was that? That must be me moving the audio. Yeah. I seen that. I seen that. Alright, I see how we about to fix this. Like, y'all gotta play with me, bro. I don't even like running through here like this. Like, I be feeling like it's cheating moving like this. Yeah. Yeah. wasn't reloaded. What type of mess is going on here, man? Like, the hell? You're trying to set me up, chat. Oh no. I honestly hate this version. Ugh. The moment I try to change, the moment I change the song, this body me. Alright, so this little gecko, this little chameleon, boy, hey, me and you, we got beef. Beef. You have to go. Like, bro, like, I got a whole personal vendetta with you right now, my baby. You gotta chill, homie. Check your. The sidestep was crazy. I couldn't push it fast enough. Oh, bodied. Yeah, got you, Goofy. Yep. That's how you do that. That's how you do that. Let me. I got it. That had to be some of the worst timing ever, bro. Bro, are y'all not trying to win? Cause I know they not dogging like this, bro. I just know they not. Cause the way I'm out here sliding, you would think I was playing by myself. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, I just heard Playboy Max left on FaZe Clan. Like, bro. Even though, like, I'm not a super gamer, bro, but, like, yeah, I don't even know y'all like that, so I wouldn't even offer y'all, like, my expertise. But, yeah, like, yeah. I don't know what I was going to say about that, but, yeah, I just wanted to say it because I knew that because I be watching streamer news. Ooh, he almost had me because I was looking at the screen. That would have been bold. That bounced all the way across. That's crazy. Woo! That's alright. Yeah, get done. I didn't even see homie. I know. Y'all got it. Y'all gotta knock this man down. Oh, I almost said somebody was cheating. Let's not do that. It's not that serious. I should have said he was cheating. Whoo! Try it again. So I was shootout. Everybody should got cooked, bro. Come on now. Come on, chat. Boy tried to run off. Boy. Little boy. Drop that right there. Blow them up. Come on now. Boy. I just dropped a whole spring mine and ain't nobody died. That's why they like to play with me, fam. What time is it? Probably 3 in the morning. Oh my god. Yeah, and we gotta stream again tomorrow? So if y'all have any, like suggestions for what we should talk about tomorrow, for sure, let me know. Like I got suggestions, but leave it up to me. We'll be talking about finance all day. I know, money's boring to you. I know. Nobody wants to talk about how to better their life and get to a bag. Yeah, we just want to do ratchet things, figure out how to get more hoes. Like, I'm not mad at that either. I'm not. I'm not. It works. It all works. Oh, you thought you had one. Ooh. No. Y'all seen that? Like, I shot homie in the face. She hit me with a brick. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's how we gonna do this. I'm just about to start sliding right past like a ninja, bitch. Bow. Bow. Clear jaw. They right here. Bro, I said they right here. Like, you not listening? They right there. Sniper me. I'll deal with it. Come on now. Oh, it's only a single on here? Yeah, it seemed like I got hit by 2 people. You're dead. You're dead. Unalived. Let me say it like that. You're unalived. Bodied. Bodied. Woo! I know you sick of me, boy. Oh. Uh-huh. Ooh, no. I be trying to be slick. Mm-hmm. Bow. Good things don't come for cheap. It'd be hard to see sometimes, boy. Oh yeah, that's how you know it's a risky. Controller about to die. You're not even about to force it. You're not even about to force it. You know we up out of here. You about to see y'all in the end. How do we come back? How do we come back? How do we come back? How did y'all allow that?
Yeah, that's me. Shit.
Yeah, but you couldn't clutch the W for your squad though. I'm glad you got the kill cam, but you couldn't clutch the dub. You was shooting too, fam. It's unfortunate y'all ain't get that W though. Hey. All right, bro. Let's get up out of here. What's Let me see. What's on the stream for tomorrow? Let's check the notes. Are we even adopting these notes? Yeah, I'm gonna say if y'all got. Do I want to talk to y'all about that? All right, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna switch day 2 and day 3. Yeah, we gonna see about that. But we are against those. What's today? Wednesday. All right. Damn. I might as well. I might as well. Okay, so tomorrow, when I stream, I'm gonna be talking about indigenous culture, Lenape tribal stuff, and like how all that correlate to like streaming, and just like some of the things that most people may not be aware of. So I guess that's what we on. That's what we on in the AM. $30. So peace till next time. I'm about to go do some adult